Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. Must thank all my subscribers. It means a lot that you've subscribed. Thank you so much. Please leave comments though. I'd love to hear from you. So today's general reading, I'm going to do work position, relationship position, and then what else we need to know. Is that okay? Right, so let's use 3 cards for each area and a moonology card, and then we might do a nice healing meditation card for the rest of the day. Is that okay? Right, so what do we all need to know regarding our work? This could be career, what we're trying to achieve as our work. It could be building a shed, building an ark, building a space rocket. You've all switched off now, haven't you? Right. What do we need to know for the 9th of July? 9th of July. 9th of July, what do we need to know? What do we need to know on the 9th of July? 3 cards for the 9th of July regarding work. Work for the 9th of July. That was for me, I'll read it later. Right, 1, 2, 3. Relationship now. Relationships. What do we need to know regarding relationships? Relationships. What do we know regarding relationships? All signs. Just general. 1, 2, 3. And what else do we need to know? Subconsciously, things like that. Yeah, I know we need guidance. Right, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Right, 1, 2, 3. Should do counting in different languages, shall I? Right, a moonology card for each of the stage, just so we know what stage. Right, what do we need to know regarding work? Work. What do we need to know regarding work? Relationships. What do we need to know on the 9th of July for relationships? Relationships. Alrighty. Last one, subconsciously, what do we need to know on the 9th of July? 9th of July. 9th of July. It's a lot of hoo-ha, isn't it? A lot of shuffling. Alright, let's get down to business. Right, work. Let's have a look. So, first of all, you have we are the world. So the world is your oyster. See this with the planet, we have to work really hard at our own environment, whether that means the environment with our body, our environment, our home, our community, our country. Hi India, sorry about that. Our country, our world. It's very important and we must try and work really hard at that. Now you can see in this particular card with the Ozo Zen deck, everyone's holding hands in the community. They're also showing rainbow colours, so each of us have to work really hard through the healing aspect of our chakras. Our base chakra, we need to connect and be grounded to our work. We need to rise higher. We need opposite the love aspect from our heart, moving around, the expansion. So sometimes when we look at our different chakra, depending on how we are, we can connect with each one to a placement of our work. So depending which colour you're attracted to at the moment will define how you feel about work today. So if you're concentrating on the red, you're going to have more energy and passion and a rooted desire or you're just going to feel really low about work. The orange, you're really in the present. So I'm pretty sure you all know about colours. So however, it is a bond. So working with our work colleagues strengthens the whole. So if you work in a team, then having that strength to really be the individual pillar of strength, so to speak. So if you are that grounded person, the root's so important. So say for instance you're at the bottom of your company or whatever, you're very, very important. It's always the top that gets blown away. So the bottom people are the most important. So if you're feeling a little bit everything's mundane and I'm not too into this, you're very important. Okay, what other two aspects were there here? Right, so we have Six of Swords, which is a bit of a burden really. So in the work aspect, maybe you've got too much on your shoulders and you need to either delegate it or say no, this is too much. Maybe there isn't enough balance in your life and work is just dragging you down. So that's no good. But always with the Six of Swords, it's like moving away from that. So sometimes if you're trying to work your way up to the top of the world or of the company, then just realizing that what you do carry to the top either is useful or it's not. So sometimes it's not useful, so just bin it. And other times it is. You know, I mean, we all have to face those upheaval challenges, but we don't have to take nonsense up there. So if there's someone in middle management, higher management, or just some horrible colleague that we never get on with, then, you know, bin them. So we've also got in the work area the Six of Cups. So this is good in a way, because if you've had the world in your relation in the work area and you've worked through everything, you know, I know it's not the world card, don't get me wrong, however it's very much like the world as a whole. Here is the desire of where I want to be in the world. So this is like having the new vision. I know it's a nostalgic card, I know that, but in this particular instant here, because we need the new vision here. So what are our desires to actually reach that fulfillment, that really good bond here, and just find everything that's significantly as a team, but as an individual, having that desire to work through work, so to speak. So let's see the Moonology card. There we are. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. So this is about grounding yourself in the aspect of work. Say for instance, some of you do want that high promotion to reach the top of your company, or if you want to go self-employed, things like that. Taurian moon is a great way to start. The hard working, they are grounded. So having your roots planted in the ground, a firm rooted system to actually grow so strong with your vision, putting down all the rubbish, and job done. Right, let's move on. Relationships. First card, new vision. Oh, we're having a lot of new visions here. Are you going to get some new glasses? I'm joking. Maybe you are. Right, okay, so here with relationships, you may find the whole aspect of aiming and aspiring for something better. If you're in a steady relationship, then just improving it. How can you improve your relationship? Well, we all know by loving ourselves, but this aspect is aiming at one particular point, and this is spilling in from this area, to be fair. When you look at yourself as valued, as worthy, and not pushing yourself up the hill, then it does spill into your relationships, because you get more self-worth and self-value. This is important, isn't it? So the new vision is perhaps to aim at improving. I tell you what, we all need to improve relationships. oh, here we go. Nothingness. Now this may look bad if you want a relationship and there's nothing there. But out of the nothing comes many visions, little atoms, and things grow. This is like in the womb, isn't it? It is a spiritual card to go higher. Everything comes from blackness. It's very yin as well. So when you're gentle and easy with oneself, then you can see a clarity. It's like if you meditate and put on, I don't know, block out the light is what I'm trying to say. Block out the light, and yeah, you could connect to spiritual light, but generally it's dark. So in the darkness you can do your inner vision a lot better. So this is where your new vision comes from, the darkness. Out of the darkness comes inspiration and aspiration. Some of you in relationships will be projecting your own thoughts and feelings onto them, and maybe they don't think that's the reality, and it is reflected back that you might not think that's reality. So if you believe the other person is like this, and that's your belief system, then it might not be true. So this is why the new vision is important. Really find out the truth, and then instead of being small in that relationship, you both grow with a lot more love. There is it's time to release negativity. This keeps coming up a lot. So negativity will keep us down, obviously. So when we need to release it, what are we projecting on? Are we picking fights or petty arguments or little things that annoy us and keep us down? So we really need to really look up there and really go for the new vision, really. Definitely. So what else do we need to know? Let's put you there, Mr. Moon. This is our subconscious. Right. So we have a bit of fighting here. It's usually fighting with your own mindset. So maybe focusing on negativity around relationships and really seeing an illusion with the projection. I'm projecting what I think you're trying to say to me. So there's an unreal kind of fighting here in the mindset. So it's not really real. Well, it is real because people are doing that, but if you don't do it, then it's imagination, or it can be. So it is very important really to find the truth. You stay there, Mr. Knight. Well, don't now. Can we read this other card? So we got some healing going on. This is a great aspect on all levels, because not only is it on you opening up on a spiritual level, it's also a heart and lower. So you can actually feel a new sense of healing when you open up to really realize the new vision around relationships. Some of you might want a deeper relationship with yourself, and this healing aspect is so true, to get the energy flowing right up to your body. So when we go back to how we feel at work, and we're very rooted, we're on the ground level, so to speak, here here with the healing aspect is opening up the energy centers to really flow. So anything that you can think that's healing for you as an individual, then now's a good day to have a look at that quite significantly. So we've got creativity. So there's an aspect here of tapping into your quieter side, your feminine side, and really honouring Mother Earth. So we're right back to the start with the earth aspect. So instead of fighting here with the mindset, thinking I'm not good enough or it's never going to happen, this is where the releasing of the negativity comes in aspect in your relationship with yourself and other people, because we do know what we project outwards is what we've got inside. So that's an important element, so to speak. So with the mind, instead of almost like an ostrich, putting your head in the sand and maybe not even looking at the reality of the situation, now is the time to be have clarity and unveil things to yourself, instead of overprotecting yourself, maybe hiding in your shell kind of aspect. Touching on a little bit more honesty surrounding that. No, you've come up again. What? Right, we've got another Scorpio. What's going on? So work through your fears. Work through your fears. So releasing negativity, working through your fears. So yeah, it's about not putting your head in the sand and just taking your armour off. And sometimes when we reveal ourselves, you know, once upon a time, somebody I know was so honest and open about the behaviour that happens in the past with that person, and it was just so open and honest, and you could understand that person more. So instead of thinking, oh, this person's like this and da 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 da, it's like when you're more honest and take off your armour, it's you become vulnerable, and it's like, wow, I see you, you know, you're allowed to have faults. So yeah, it's a very kind of aspect where just being honest with ourselves, because this new vision, if we let go of fear and negativity, we can see that new vision to go forward. So I suppose that's quite a long-winded I was going to give you a healing card, wasn't I? Right, let's see. I'll do like these cards. Let's have a look at this new healing card, because yeah, we need to do negativity, bye-bye, but we also need to know, I know it's positive finish to the day. Do you agree? Right, let's have a look. Self-love. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Self-love. Oh, so when we do have the new vision of ourselves and we go into that very quiet feminine yinness, we can see the self-love. We can be very proud of who we are, you know, saying that it is important, starting at the bottom, being rooted and going up. I don't know why a lionfish is there. There's a lionfish. They're a bit poisonous, but they're beautiful creatures. So I suppose that's a message. Even if things are poisonous around us, or we feel like, well, I was going to say, we feel like poison, but it's a protection, isn't it? It's going back to this card. We need to protect ourselves. The lionfish is only protecting itself. It is who he is. So accepting who we are is vitally important for self-love, because if we don't accept ourselves, then we can't grow. The first step in self-love, believe it or not, is accepting where we are, because otherwise we end up criticizing ourselves, and that's really bad. Isn't it? Do you agree? Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and we'll see you later. Lots of love to you all. Take care. Trying to switch it off.